Welcome everybody to the War Report of Cloudwing Valley. This is week number 12 of fighting. Yes, we started kind of right before week 1 and have been continuing out. This is kind of the midweek edition. So it's June 1st, 2021, Tuesday. This is the first night that we were able to fight over the good old Turul Varos. Lots of action going on tonight. A lot of things changing hands, and with the eyes focused on the cities, it left some of the eyes off the other lands. That turned to a giant sweeping rush for land, and it was a lot of interesting. Question about when Goshkia will come to Agolia for Seckermorn. Well, technically Seckermorn would come for us, but you know, yeah. But yeah, I don't think that's going to be in the cards. We gave back some of the land that we took last week, and yeah, so it's good. Let's go ahead and jump right in. There's some upcoming events. Yep, there we go. Final battle. Your last call for fiefs is on June 12th. Whatever happens on June 12th stays for 2 weeks after that. So Monday, June 14th, the celebration begins. This one, you'll be able to use all your credits that you start getting to be able to buy, you know, that really cool gear and a lot of the other stuff. You also will be able to get bronze chests, which if you're new and just starting out, this is the easiest way to get 1,000,000. If your house has some land, you just buy a bunch of those bronze chests and you'll have more than enough bronze to farm your way all the way to greatness next season. Fief questing is the #1 way to gain honor. And to Fief Quest, you need resources. To get resources, you need bronze. Bronze is the key to getting better troops. If you want to take on Modex, you're going to have something better than a serf. I guarantee you. He will rip your face off with just about anything. So, you know, start doing them Fief Quests. Maybe someday you can take on Modex. Yep, I see you, Modex. How you doing? First up this week, let's go ahead and take a look at the North Borderlands. There was a lot of stuff going on up there. There we go. It's loaded. Alright, so this is what we had last week. You guys remember Saturday was drill mode? Fog is Modex. It's my birthday every day. Shh. And this is what we have tonight. So some things changed. You notice a few new colors. Looking over the battles of the Northern Borderlands. Goblins took one from Radiance, Digital Order from House of Lords. Radiance took one from Imperium. Goblins took one from Radiance. Murder got one from Radiance, House of Lords. Over Digital Order. Digital Order took one back after it was taken from Radiance. Imperium took one from House of Lords, or they took one back after it was taken. Same alliance, I believe. Vigilantes took one, or lost one to Hurt, and Midway Kings took one from Digital Order. Take a look at the Southern Borderlands. All that yellow and that one little Keepers of Light there. Well, tonight, there's one new visitor. Yep, the goblins decided to come to town. There was a whole one battle down there in the Southlands. Wilka. Now, guys, it's not back capping. Their back is huge. You can't cap anything without it being back capping now. Taking a look at the houses of Borderlands. You have Digital Order with 9,900, Radiance with 9,000, Midway Kings with 1,200, Goblins with 1,050, House of Lords with 1,050, Atlas with 900, Murder with 750, Imperium with 600, Hurt with 200, and Keepers of Light with 150. Jumping on over to the Borderlands Regional Prosperity, this zone has been hurting since the get-go. It might actually break 10k this season. I don't know that we've ever seen one drop that low, but we're going to see. They're really trying hard to push this one through the floor. Started with 43,150 influence and is currently sitting at 34,800 with a negative 8,350. Its average fort level is 2. Keep in mind those started at 4. Its average town level is 4. Keep in mind the average level or the start level of all towns in the Borderlands was 6. The average village level is 1. There is one village in all of the Borderlands that is level 2, and Hurt owns it. Good job, Hurt. There is one fief, Bridia, which is owned by Radiance, that is level 6. That is the original level. And Hurt is the only house in all of the Borderlands that has a positive renown rating. Quite interesting. Now you guys are going to love this. This week I redid the fief quest page. So there you go. Isn't that fancy? Yeah, because some zones weren't getting 5 stars or even 4 stars anymore, so I figured I might as well list it from the best quest to the worst quest, and it's basically a top 20. So there you go. These are the quests that you want to go after. You got 4 5-star quests that are available to you. Sheepskin and Limonite are fairly easy to get your hands on. Both of those you can do. The Elite Rebel Officer Belongings, that's killing a whole lot of Wandering Rebels to get those. I managed to turn in 2 of those this week so far, but that is just killing those Wandering 3-star Rebels. That's the best way to do it. And then the Barbs are fairly easy to get your hands on. The Coursers down there in the 4-star area, those are both pretty easy to get your hands on. Those are easy quests. Easy 370 influence or 555 if your house owns it. So the number on the right is what your honor reward is if your house owns it. The honor on the left is what you get if your house doesn't own it. Next up, we're going to hop on over to, let's go Regionopolis. Over in Anadolu, you had pretty much the Yellow Turbans and the mighty Phoenix Legion all fighting for the same zone. You had Vornair over there having one little town. This week, it's restored to all 49er colors. Yep, red and yellow. Just all red and yellow. If you're looking for battles, there were only 3 fiefs that changed hands tonight. 3. Revival took one over Radiance, Spartan's Glory took one from Radiance, and Revival took one from Vornair. The Regionopolis was fought over all night long. So Phoenix Legion was giving it their best to try to shove out those Yellow Turbans, but sorry, they were just a little too strong, I think. Taking a look at the houses of Anadolu, you have Revival with the lead with 7,950 influence. Radiance has 6,350 influence. Spartan Legion with 2,200 influence, La Cosa Nostra with 1,800 influence, and Digital Order with 1,200 influence. Taking a look at the regional prosperity, it's kind of teetering around. I think last time it was 2,600 in the negative. Now it's 2,700 in the negative. But it has been bouncing up and down. Yellow Turbans does have 7 fiefs with a 650 renown rating right now, which is pretty decent. Starting influence was 22,200, currently sitting at 19,500. Current average level for a fort is 2, average town level is 3, average village level is 1. Bolin is the highest ranked town in the region with level 6 at 1,050 influence. We have several level 2 fiefs throughout villages throughout the region. Digital Order, Spartan's Glory, Radiance are the owners of most of those. I'm pretty sure Revival has at least one. And then we're going to jump on down to the Regionopolis. Currently, Radiance sits on the throne of Regionopolis. Phoenix Legion still is in the fight. They have until that last June 14th battle to take their throne. We'll see if they can get it out of Radiance's hands. I'm not sure if Modex is going to allow that. I think Hail Day might be in there with their charging Krieg strat. Yeah. Definitely going to be having their Krieg strat in there, no doubt. And let's take a look at those Fief quests. They actually had a 5-star pop down there, and there are several 4-stars, so they weren't all bad. You have a Cooperite 5-star in Resindia. That is fairly easy to get your hands on, fairly easy to do. The Corsor there with Rubista, that one is really easy. And then the Pigskin Siderite, those are fairly decent and easy. Thing to realize here, guys, is if your house is sitting on a Cooperite node and you don't have any Cooperite quests, this is the week to list it on the trading post. People will buy it, and they'll turn in that 5-star Fief quest way down there in the south, and you'll make a killing on it. Now we're going to go to the land of Seckermorn, Osteria. This is the stomping grounds of some of the fiercest fighters in the Cohort Legion. If you have been here at all this season, you know that Osteria is the place to be if you want to see cohorts fighting brutally. I mean, it is amazing the work that they've been putting out over here. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It also is the densest population of smaller houses on the server. So you will find a lot of small people. There was a really fun named one that came up and hit us today, and I'm not even going to say it on stream. I'll probably get removed from Twitch for saying it, but there's definitely some funny names, let me tell you. So that is what we had a week ago. Today, this is what we have today, and a few things changed hands. Let's take a look at those battles. Yeah, you pretty much got it, Kato. Ostel had a Spartan Legion, or Spartan's Glory, Spartan's Glory, over the cohorts. Namnan took one from the Partisans. Warborn took 2 from Goshkia, and 1 from Keepers of Light. Spartan's Glory got 1 from Warborn. Fenrir took 1 from the Partisans. Spartan's Glory took 1 from the cohorts. C took 1 from FOE. Still wonder what FOE stands for, guys. Someone's got to fill me in on what FOE stands for. Knights Templar over the cohorts. Cohorts over the Partisans. C over the cohorts. Warborn over the cohorts. Goblin over the Partisans. Knights Templar over Speak. Knights Templar over Hightower. Atlas over the Partisans. And FOE over Cobra Kai. Now that Cobra Kai guy was defending that Fief down there all night long, by himself. I saw a 3v1 for a while there, and he was still killing people, pushing them out. I'm not sure who this Cobra Kai guy is, but someone's got to recruit him. That guy is seriously good. You should definitely look into him. Yep. He's a man. I think you get him and Seckermorn into a house together, oh man, they'll have all the cities. Alright, so Houses of Osteria. We aren't quite to the highest that we've had. We actually had this grid completely filled up. That was, I think, week 2 we had that many. It was pretty impressive. 16 total houses originally in this region. We're down to the 14. Knights Templar, 3,300. Warborn with 3,200. Goshkia with 2,350, Speak with 1,850, Spartan's Glory with 1,600, Here with 1,450, Fenrir with 1,050, Radiance with 1,050, C with 450, Eric Dub with 200, Goblin with 150, FOE with 150, Atlas with 150, and Nan Man with 150. Looking at the regional prosperity of the region, we are doing fairly well over here. It's at a 62% rating, which is healthy. Started at 16,500, currently sitting at 20,400. Prosperity rating of 3,900. Average fort level is 5, average town level is 6, average village level is 2. Goshkia currently leads the renown builders with 1,000 renown, followed by Warborn with 950. Knights Templar with 600, here with 400, and Radiance with 300. Drywalder and Platland are the two largest cities in the region, owned by Knights Templar and Warborn. The growing villages, there are 3 properties of Goshkias that are 6 and 2 that are 5. Definitely some good fief quests popping on those ones. Check them out. For the war for Agolia, so far the cohorts still stand tall. Valor is qualified with 6,500 influence. No Evil has 3,750, and Hibernia has 2,550. Looking at the top Austerian feast quests, there are a bunch of tier 5 quests. There are a total of 6 of them, 4 of which are actually doable. The other 2 are kind of like, yeah, who's got that many? Nobody. And then there are 3 sets of coarser fief quests here on the map that are tier 4. Those are all really easy to get your hands on and it's like super simple, like honor. You got to turn those in. Just plan on turning those in once per day. You'll have plenty of honor. You'll be able to get one of them new units by the end of the week. It's totally worth it. Go out there and do it. The barbs you can get from any of the farms inside of Austeria. They do drop out of there. It's a rare chance on a green. It's a rare or a somewhat decent chance on the blue. But I have even pulled a barb out of a gray before. So you can get them. It's not like it's just a rare chance. So that 4 barbs shouldn't be too hard to get, especially if you're getting the coursers to be able to turn those in. You'll probably get a few of those anyways. Now you can see the full list on conquersbladehub.com. I have that full list there that will go all the way through the tier 3s on all of the fiefs that could pop tier 5s. I don't do every fief in the game, mainly because that's a whole lot of work, and I'm not that crazy yet. So let's go ahead and jump on down to Ungoveria. This is where we were last week. And this is where we are this week. A few little things scrapping in there. Taking a look at Ungoveria. These are the battles that happened tonight. This is more action than we've seen most of this season in this region. Digital Order claimed some land from the cohorts. Digital Order took one back after Radiance lost it. Nightmare took one from Digital Order. Atlas took one back after Digital Order lost it. Server Transfer took one from Digital Order. Partisans took one from the cohorts. Radiance took one from back after Digital Order lost it. And then Partisans took one from Radiance. Atlas took one from Murder. C took one from Atlas. Nightmare took one from Radiance. Radiance took one back after Atlas lost it. Server Transfer took one from Radiance. And then Radiance got one after Atlas lost it. So there was a whole lot of fighting going on in this region. More than we've seen most of the season. Looking at the houses of Ungoveria, there are a lot of houses on this board. Digital Order still leads with 7,850. Radiance with 6,750. Atlas with 2,700. Nightmare with 1,050. Partisans with 350. Server Transfer with 300. C with 150. Hopping over to the Prosperity rating. Starting influence was 21,900. Current influence is 19,150 with a negative 2,750 prosperity rating. That's a stable rating, 44%. It's not great, but it's not terrible yet. Average fort level is 3. Average town level is 2. Average village level is 1. Turul Varos is the largest stronghold which is rank 15, but you can't upgrade that, can't downgrade that. It just kind of is. The Partisans have the most renown with 50. They own 2 fiefs in the region. And then the highest town is a rank 5 currently with Radiance on Horka. And then Partisans own a tier 2 village, and Halstow is also a digital order tier 2. So there are some fiefs that have been upgraded, at least a couple. Currently sitting on the throne of Turul Varos is digital order. I don't think anyone was expecting any different. Yellow Turbans is still the only one in the hunt for that throne, and I don't see digital order being unseated from that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be digital order taking that final crown. Taking a look at the fief quest of Ungaveria, you don't have a whole lot of options, guys. Really don't. You got that 4-star Rough Cotton. There's some 3-star quests in the region, but your best bet is to load up the wagon, head north or south, go east, anywhere but here for fief quests. This one just really doesn't do it. So yeah, you know, if you're trying to upgrade one of these fiefs, definitely try to do the 3 stars. If you can get that 4-star quest, great. Until those fiefs get up to level 5, level 4, you're not going to see a whole lot of great quests here. Hopping on over to the leaderboards. For the top renowned builders, we have Goshke with 1,000, Warborn with 950, Knights Templar with 600, here with 400, Fenrir with 300, Speak with 200, Hurt with 50, Eric Dub with 50, and Partisans with 50. Looking at the alliance standing, Yellow Turbans is currently sitting on top with 45,850. Phoenix Legion second place with 13,550. Valor third place with 6,500. No Evil with 3,900. Hibernia with 2,700. The Last Legion 1,850. Rebellion with 1,400. The Rabble Alliance brand new. The Goblins 1,200. And Primordial with 750. The top gains of the week: Valor with 6 fiefs, Phoenix Legion with 6 fiefs, Rabble Alliance with 4 fiefs, No Evil with 2 fiefs. The biggest losses of the week come to the Yellow Turbans with -7, Hibernia -3, Rebellion -3, and Storm -1, and Woodcutters -1. Taking a look at the house standings, we have Radiance, first place, 23,150. Digital Order, 18,950. Revival, 7,950. Spartan's Glory with 3,800. Atlas with 3,750. Knights Templar with 3,300. Warborn, 3,200. Goshkia with 2,350. Speak with 1,850. La Costa Nostra with 1,800. Rest are over there on the right hand side. And here are the movers and shakers, tops, gains, and losses of the week. I somehow managed to lose this slide, but I found it again. So here you go. Goblin +4, Spartan's Glory +4, Warborn +3, Knights Templar +3, Sea +3, Nightmare with +2, Server Transfer +2, Revival +2, Nanman +1, and Midway Kings +1. Radiance lost 6, Partisans lost 3, Goshke lost 2, Vigilantes lost 2, Digital Order lost 1, Speak lost 1, Cobra Kai lost 1, Keepers of Light lost 1, House of Lords lost 1, and Hightower lost 1. Last but not least, let's give a round of applause to the people that make this all happen. Wise Guy, Obes, Cav, Footpowder, Furhead, Adriana, Kane, Nixu, Tivu, and Zugi Zork, along with the data collection assistance from Insanity and Ismina. Really appreciate all your guys' help on this thing, keeping it running. We had that change in the beginning of the season that just kind of jacked everything. It was a whole lot more hunting and searching for the data instead of having a nice easy list to pull from. Hopefully things get better next season. I'm going to keep pushing for better tools to help us be able to do this a lot better. We are still looking for Discord supporters so that we can get a tiny URL rather than a giant string of somebody sneezed on a keyboard, and that's now our code. Feel free to chip in with that. If you want, feel free to subscribe to the channel using your Amazon Prime free Twitch subscription. I always appreciate that. I'm going to be trying to put all that, whatever I raise on this stream, back into the server and back into the tech that I'm using, back into the stuff that we're doing. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, but actually it's my wife's birthday today, so I must be off, guys. I will see you all later.